In Gwinnett County turns violent when a woman is shot and killed at the celebration. It happened at an event hall on Stone Mountain Highway near Snellville last night. Atlanta News First Asia Wilson is live there this morning. Have police made any arrests in the case, Asia?
Well, Megan, Gwinnett County police say they have been interviewing a suspect at the police headquarters. It's after a woman was shot and killed here during a graduation party. Now, right now, it's still unclear if this was a high school or college graduation party, but police say they responded to Stone Mountain Highway just after 7:30 last night. And when they got there, they found the suspect being subdued by witnesses. Officers then took that person into custody, but found a woman wounded after being shot. She died on scene. Now, at this hour, we do not know what led up to the shooting, but police do believe this was a domestic-related incident. We're also told the victim and the suspect possibly knew each other, but at last check, detectives were working to find more witnesses as they continue to investigate the motive in the shooting. Now, right now, Gwinnett County Police are asking if you know anything about what happened. You're encouraged to call their department as well as Crime Stoppers. We're live this morning in Gwinnett County. Asia Wilson, Atlanta News First.
Asia, thank you for the update. Keep us posted this morning from Gwinnett.